Well, that little spot of rain doesn't look good. Rain conditions expected around 6 a.m. Huh. Well, it's early. If you can see in the top left, it's 4:15. It's flea market day. I do a lot of intros from this room. But it's early. We don't know if it's gonna rain. It's not gonna rain. It's been up in the air all day. I don't know what the crowd's gonna be like. This is the first time I've ever even tried doing this. Going to the flea market when it was supposed to rain. It may rain, might not rain, but we're still going. So it's gonna be a little bit different. I think it's gonna be a slower crowd, but you gotta get rid of the inventory. Gotta make room. Buying some storage units right now, bidding on some, so we'll see what happens. Time to make the long trek out to Leesport. See if it was all worth it this morning. Let's get a move on. Can't get there if we don't start driving. Let's do it. All right, well, we're here. It's a little bit quiet of a crowd. So, expectation of rain, but as of this morning, there's not supposed to be any rain. Looks like the skies are pretty good right now. I think I set up over here last time, just seeing how soft it is. It's pretty soft. But we'll be set up and I'm gonna walk around, see if I can find anything this morning. Alright, so I got a couple things here. Got a bank, a couple baseballs in the cube, which the cubes are worth more than the baseballs, somewhat. Go and try to buy one of these cubes. They're actually pretty expensive. But I think it's time to go set up, get unpacked, start selling some things. If you know, you know. It's about that time. So at this flea market's a little bit different. Often when you go to set up, there's a line that forms and wraps all the way around, but the first person in line would be right here, and then everyone parks in this field. That is not the case for today. We had lots of rain overnight. I'm half worried about getting stuck, as I always am. But it's not the case for today. So you have to set up in the field, the main field, and fill in the empty spaces. So that's what we're going to be doing. Filling in an empty space. What empty space we're going to choose, won't know until I get to a spot that's empty. But I think last week there was a bunch in that one row, so that's where I'm going to head to right now.
I got I'm good. I got my bag. Yeah, my chicken roll. Yeah, and there's a lot of weird ones. Oh yeah, I can see that. The other two Maybe she went to get something to eat.
All right, thank you.
Looks like a good deal for $1.
What's that?
Not broken?
No, not the table. There's always one guy.
Yeah.
Any chance I could steal a bag from you? Yeah. I bought these clothes and this lady didn't have any bags. And I don't want somebody thinking I picked them.
There you go.
Thank you, appreciate it.
That's not really true, you know. Food's so good you'll scrape your plate because I used to eat there.
Oh yeah? You need another bag.
Yeah, I'm gonna need another bag.
All right. So this is the setup. It's a little bunch of clothes. I mean, there's still a lot here. This thing stinks. Oh, Versace. I don't think this is Versace. It's a pretty cool bag. I'm surprised it's still here. These I think are for like bottles, like liquor bottles at a bar. You put it inside the liquor bottle and you can pour it. I think that's what these are for. I don't own a bar. I worked at one, but I never even changed them or did any of that. I was at a different time in the world to be like 15, 16 working at a bar.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh well. All right, kind of reaching the time in the morning where it's almost like we gotta start packing up here. I sold one of these last time, but I had the pole. This is a 48-inch. I think this is for floating cement. I have $10 on it, which is a great price. This actually cast aluminum here. It's probably about $6 in scrap. So if I can't get 10 bucks for it, I'm not gonna sell for $5 at the next market. I don't think it's worth saving it. What I'm kind of surprised about, didn't sell these. I've had these a couple times. Always get 10 bucks for the box. So that was kind of surprising. This is kind of surprising. And then of course the cornhole boards. Those came out of that really large unit over the winter. Probably the one thing I thought would really sell, especially with the holiday season and the summer season, and no one wanted to give me, I have 60 bucks on it. They're like $200, $300 new. Those are really good ones. They're not junk ones. They're high quality cornhole boards. So they are about 200 to 300. I have $60 on it. I thought everyone would want to play like some summer games. You don't want to go to the store and buy them, but obviously because they say Dolphins on it, we're here in Pennsylvania. It might as well be like the Rams or the Cardinals, some random team that no one in this area is a fan of. There are Dolphin fans in the area, but if it was Eagles, Giants, Jets, which very few Jets fans there are, I think it would sell. But it is what it is. About to pack up here shortly. We brought 15 green bins of hard goods. There's 4 bins over there, like 2 of them probably can fill in 2. I would say we're going to go home with about 5 to 6 bins. Realistically, probably 5 bins worth of stuff. So, of all these bins, there's going to be 5 that are full. So, not a bad day. Definitely didn't make a lot of money, didn't make a lot of sales. Different crowd also, not as many people. It's fairly busy because it ended up being somewhat of a nice day, but all the regulars that you see like at 6 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning, I saw probably a third of them. So the weather definitely played its role, but as you see, it never rained, so still got out here, made some sales. But you know, oddball things like this, we had 3 of these last time we did dollar stuff. Every single time they sold, they have sold 2 bottles. These we had for $3 each. We sold probably 15 of them last time. A couple stragglers, but now no one wants to pay $1. It's weird. It's a weird day, but it was a great day. Gotta get some corn. Feeling some nice farm fresh corn. Cucumbers for the pup. Alright, so made it back home. Just went inside, had some corn muffins that were on sale. They got moldy. Got my recycling can right here, which seems like it might be filled with water. Where's the there's the hole. Guess I need to put a hole at the bottom. But I'm going to make a run to the recycling place. A bunch of cardboard from today, some plastic that I can kind of start fresh. I did not get through any of my air conditioners, which I was going to work on today. Still waiting for the price of copper to go up. The price of new copper, I should say. I know I mentioned it the other day. The price of new copper is going up. But I'm waiting for the second-hand market, the scrap world, to bounce around also. It went up more today, so back-to-back days it's on the uptrend. At least as of recording this video, this thing is still going. So that's probably good enough. Make a run to the recycling place. See what else we can get into. Some of the stuff's gotta come on out. Can't believe I saved this for 6 months to try to sell it for $1. I couldn't get $1 for it. Some things it's not worth it. Saving something that's this size for $1, sad. There you go. Stuck behind the water truck. Let's see if the water truck shuts off the water when the truck passes by. I wouldn't say any guesses, but it seems like for garbage trucks they do not. But for residential vehicles they do. Oh, see, didn't shut it off. I know when I passed him one time, he shut off the water. I have ideas of why they do this, but I don't really know the exact reasons. Probably a multitude of reasons. That word. I don't think it's to wash the road. All right, everyone. So, time to get an iced coffee. Kind of rounding out the day here. 4:10 in the afternoon. Leesport ended up being a good day. You know, obviously selling dollar stuff, you're not going to make a lot of money, but sold a lot of stuff. And then on top of that, it was definitely a surprisingly busy day with customers. I didn't see a lot of the regulars, which is kind of funny because I guess your early bird flea market people, they recognize that it's going to rain in the morning, or it may not rain, and they know, hey, look, a lot of vendors might not be there. But the after 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock crowd who wakes up a little bit later sees that it's only cloudy out or partly cloudy, there's no rain for the rest of the day, they might think, hey, look, let's head to the flea market. There might be something there. So it's very interesting to see that mix. Like I said, this might be the first time I ever kind of scheduled that way where it was supposed to rain and it might rain, but it's not gonna rain. Like, it was just like the first time I've ever done it kind of in this fashion. Just be very committed straight from the start, and whatever happens, happens. But it was great. Thanks for tagging along. I am sweating like beyond sweating, but it was fun. Another flea market day in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Hit the like button. See where this stuff comes from. Subscribe down below so you won't miss any future episodes of finding this cool items that we sell. And stay tuned for the next treasure hunt. Catch you guys next time for next episode here at Taco Stacks. Till next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.